Traders, welcome back to the channel. On a serious note, I just want to thank every single veteran out there, and I also just want to highlight all the people that have gave their lives for this country that we live in, the greatest country in the world, the US of A. I also want to shout out every single veteran in the Discord, DK, Jimmy, and the rest of you guys. I know there's a lot of you. Bradley, Martin, you know who you are. I appreciate all of the support, and I appreciate everything that you've done for our country as well, and the brothers that you've lost on the battlefield. You are greatly appreciated and you are loved in the Discord. Maybe you don't get the recognition you need, but it's important to know there's people out there, especially in this country, that do appreciate you. But let's get to the juicy content. You want to know what I expect to happen tomorrow, the big day, the TUESDAY. The Tuesday. Now, Tuesday is going to be big. It's the first day of June. And I think things are going to get spicy. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right to the content. Like, subscribe, do what you got to do. Let's get to it. So in the video, we're only going to be looking at the charts. However, I want to point out Ortex did release the data on utilization. And you're saying, Tyler, it's a holiday. Why did they release the data? Well, they release it on every single holiday. I backed it up to President's Day, Martin Luther King Day, and those holidays as well. And they did release the data either way. The utilization has increased from 94.5% to upwards of 96%. So we're still looking buenos nachos at those key levels. Now, looking at this chart, you may notice it's not AMC, it's GameStop. Now, bear with me, tinfoil caps on, because it's time to play a little theory. So what I see happening specifically on this chart, it looks pretty similar, in my opinion, to what happened with AMC. We got our pretty nice push from this key range we were sitting in to about 150. We pushed back down, filled the gap. As you can see, that kind of a double bottom there. We trended for about a day and then popped up. Now, in my opinion, things are playing out a little bit differently with this trend because we've already trended in this area for almost a whole day on Friday. Okay, so now we're going to look at AMC. As you see, we have filled this gap right here, and then we had this kind of a double bottom in that region there, maintaining this key support. This looks pretty promising. Now, if you've watched the lives, you understand what I want to see us maintain. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there saying 100, 200, 300, 1,000. Okay, I get there's a lot of possibilities happening. And if you're watching YouTube, you're more concerned with the short term. And that's primarily what I do on this channel. That's not to say that we're not pushing to 100, 200, whatever that may be. I'm focused on that next step. And that's what the channel is all about. It's all about making that next step to get to that next level. So right now, what we need to do is get above $36 ASAP. And then after that, I think we hit $40 almost immediately. I would say within 10 to 15 minutes after breaking $36. And then once we get above $40, that's when I believe personally a gamma squeeze will start to occur because we have never been above $36. Now, I also want to spend a little bit of time looking at the OBV because it looks equally as bullish on the chart. From the highs that we had on Friday, we have pushed down at 35% on the stock. However, the OBV, in my opinion, does not resemble this. It looks like consolidation. It looks like we're getting prepared for another move back to the upside. This is the 15-minute chart. So if anything, this would be the most bearish aspect because this is the intraday time frame. When you spend time at the 4-hour time frame, you can see we're also bouncing there. However, this looks like we want to break back above this range and start pushing to new level highs. If we break out of this range like this, I do not suspect we double top. I suspect we get a clear break and massive volume flows back in. But I want to reiterate, go back to utilization. Utilization has increased, means there's less shares available to borrow, means that more of them are already being taken, means the demand is still there, which means shorts have not covered their positions. If they covered, we looked previously in January, GameStop, whenever shorts started to cover their positions, it dumped tremendously. We went from 100% all the way down to like 40% in about a day's time, and then even lower after that. So this, in my opinion, is a cue that we have not even begun to squeeze yet. More shares were also borrowed on Friday. We can see that the number is still there. Short interest is still increasing. The momentum is there, guys. And what I'm seeing on the chart, there's not too much to look at specifically, and these are just the key areas that I want to focus on. But what I want to see is getting shortly above the VWAP to start the day pretty easily, trending back above VWAP, which will most likely be around $28, $29 $36, I would suspect. And then from that area, a clear push to about $36, $35. If we push back to those levels, I see there's no chance in the world that we get rejected from those levels. I anticipate massive amounts of strength on the stock, and a break above 36 has $40 happening almost instantaneously. And then after that, like I said, I anticipate a gamma squeeze to start to occur within the next week, maybe even sooner. It just depends when those start to cover, because I don't anticipate shorts wanting to cover because they could have to pay a lot of money when it comes specifically to those options. Again, guys, I know it's Memorial Day, you're spending time with your family. Also, you're probably like, Tyler, I need to know what's gonna happen on Tuesday. I understand. Now, I want to make the videos pretty short, concise, to the point. I spend a lot of time in the lives going over information there as well. So that's what I'm anticipating going into Tuesday. I will be live as well in the morning, most likely. And then I'll also be in the Discord. People are asking when's more Discord spots coming available. I will drop a few more spots tomorrow morning, just so you know. June 1st morning, I will drop more spots. I don't know how many yet, but there will be some available Tuesday morning, just so you know. However, I see more movement coming. This chart still looks incredible. I'll have updates coming along the way as well. You love to see what's going on. The momentum is there, and I believe we're just getting started. It looks absolutely ridiculous. And the hedgies, I think we got something for you, baby. I think we got something for you. It's time to pay the man. So like, subscribe, do what you gotta do. Namaste.